What's up guys, it's Jamie Messina, and today we're going to talk about fat and the ketogenic diet. I think we all know by now that the ketogenic diet is on the rise. And with that, fat is no longer our enemy. For years, this essential macronutrient has been pushed aside, downgraded, and dismissed. It's been accused of causing ailments such as obesity and heart disease. Everywhere we looked, food labels were shouting non-fat, reduced fat, no fat, all using those as selling points. Now, with keto, fat has returned to the menu. Still, many people are confused about what kinds of fat to eat and whether or not some are still considered unhealthy. Over the past couple years, more and more research has come about revealing how fat works in the body and which types to choose. Today I'm going to break down the different categories of fat and the bottom line on each of them. Alright, let's talk saturated fat. Saturated fats are solid at room temp and are most likely derived from animal sources. Think meat, cheese, butter, lard. They also have been long blamed for raising blood cholesterol and contributing to heart disease. But the tide has been turning on that one. Research has been showing that saturated fat is neither the enemy nor necessarily a health food. It's actually pretty neutral. Studies have really found no support for the idea that saturated fat actually increases the risk of heart disease or stroke. Despite those and similar findings, the American Heart Association still recommends severely limiting saturated fats. Why? That's a little complicated. Saturated fats do somewhat raise bad cholesterol, but at the same time, they raise the good cholesterol. Basically, with saturated fat, balance is key. You don't only want to eat saturated fat. You'll want to balance them with omega-3 fatty acids. But if you're getting your fat from whole food sources like butter, meat, and eggs, in addition to taking in some fish oils and nut oils, it's not going to be a problem. Next, let's talk unsaturated fats. These fats come in two forms, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. Many healthy foods naturally contain some of each. These are the fats you'll hear characterized as healthy because in general they've been shown to raise HDL cholesterol and lower LDL cholesterol. Monounsaturated fats can be found in things such as olives, avocados, nuts such as walnuts, and also in their oils when pressed into liquid forms. These are generally good for you fats. On the polyunsaturated side, one type in particular has been found to be especially beneficial. I'm sure you've all heard of omega-3 fatty acids. They are now seen as a wonder fat. In addition to their cardiovascular benefits, omega-3s have been found to reduce inflammation in the body, help fight depression and anxiety, lower blood pressure, reduce cancer risk, improve sleep quality and skin health, and possibly even reduce the risk of things such as dementia. I need to get me some more of those. Omega-3s are abundant in things such as fatty fish like salmon and in some plant sources like flax seeds and chia seeds. On the other hand, there are some polyunsaturated fats that aren't considered as good as the omega-3s. Omega-6, which includes things like soybean oil or corn and safflower oil, are things you'll want to have in moderation. And our third type of fat, trans fats. The answer is simple on this one, guys. Just say no. Trans fats came about when food manufacturers in the early 20th century found a way to make liquid fats shelf stable. They did this by transforming them into solid fats through hydrogenation. That process actually made them dangerous. Ultimately, trans fats were found to increase LDL cholesterol and reduce HDL cholesterol. They have been found to create inflammation and cause insulin resistance, all of which greatly raises the risk of heart disease. Now, trans fats are now banned in the US by the FDA, but still always look for them on the label. And if you see trans fats listed, put that back on the shelf. Alright, to make it a little easier for you, fats and foods. Eat the following freely: fish, poultry, meats, eggs, high-fat dairy, avocados, olives, nuts, seeds. Eat the following carefully: processed and cured meats. And avoid margarine and fast food meats, which are often cooked in unhealthy oils. Alright guys, that's the skinny on fat. Not funny. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, give us a like. And if you know someone who would find this video helpful, make sure to share it with them. tag them below, send it to their email, just get it in their hands. And if you're feeling up for it, click that subscribe button because I'll be back here every day with valuable information for you on the ketogenic lifestyle. Alright guys, that's it for today. I'll be back again soon. Peace.